my channel. So today I'm super excited because I am doing a makeup tutorial using the new Makeup Geek and MannyMua palette that just came out. I am so in love with Manny. I love his channel. I've been following him since he was such a small channel, and he's absolutely amazing, so you guys should go check him out if you aren't following him already. But basically he created this palette with Makeup Geek and it is so stunning. You have a lot of neutral tones, a lot of like rose golds and peachy shades, and then you get your couple pops of color in here. I just think this palette is so stunning. It's supposed to come out back in like December, and it got delayed, so I was waiting and waiting and waiting. Finally it came out. I waited, I stayed online 5 hours trying to buy this palette for the pre-sale, and lucky enough I was able to get my hands on it. So I wanted to do a tutorial for you guys today using this palette. Basically wanted to do something fresh with some color that's going to be perfect for spring. So this is what I came up with here. Basically, if you guys want to see how I get this look, let's just go ahead and jump right in. Alright guys, so first off I'm going in with this shade called Beaches and Cream, and I'm taking that on my Morphe E27 blending brush, and I'm just dusting this all into my crease. And as you can see, this is basically like the color of my skin tone, but this is just going to help the rest of my shadows to blend easily. And next I'm going to go in with this shade called Sora, and I'm using my Morphe M412 blending brush. This brush is nice because it's kind of pointed at the tip, so I really like this to focus colors into the crease. So I'm just dusting that color all into my crease and socket area, and then I'm going to start dragging it into the inner corner because this is going to be a halo eye, so I want to start dragging that down into the inner and outer corner just a bit. And next I'm going to go in with this shade called Frappe, and this is just a little bit deeper in tone than that last shade. And I'm using the same brush, and I'm starting to deepen up the outer and inner corners, kind of taking it down onto the lid. You want to start creating that halo effect, so you really want to define, both corners, and really just kind of softly diffusing this throughout the crease. I do have very heavy and kind of hooded eyes, so I'm taking this a little bit above my natural crease. And next I'm going in with this shade called Aphrodite, and this is a beautiful kind of chocolate brown shade with a little bit of plum undertones. And I'm using this on my Morphe M433 tapered blending brush, and I'm starting to define those corners and starting to bring some dimension to the eyes. So you want to take this on the outer corner and inner corner, and then drag whatever's left over on the brush to the center and into the crease to kind of connect the two sides together. Same thing, just focusing on that halo effect and just really trying to keep the center of the lid naked and bare. And then I'm gonna go back in with the fluffy blending brush and just blend out those edges. Next I'm going in with this beautiful shade called Mars, and it's just a very deep reddish shade. And I just wanted a little pop of this on the eyes, so I'm taking that kind of just inside of that Aphrodite chocolate brown shade, and I'm just placing that on with my Beauty Junkies tapered blending brush, and also taking a little bit of that into the crease as well. And I'm just softly blending this color out. The more you blend Mars, the more it turns like a fuchsia pink undertone. So just blending out those edges. If you want to keep more of that, kind of red pigment, then just pack more of that shadow on. But I liked the way that it looked, when it was blended out. So I'm just blending out those edges and make sure everything is nice and soft. And I think I took a little bit more of Sora and just kind of blended out the crease a bit. And now I'm going in with this shade called Luna, and this is a foiled shadow, and it's such a beautiful kind of like bronze, like rose gold shade. It's so stunning. So I'm using this with my finger. I feel like these work best when applied with your finger, and I'm just packing that to the center of my lid. And I'm just slightly overlapping the edge of that Mars eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go in, I'm taking Aphrodite on a tapered blending brush and just starting to blend out those edges and make sure one color transitions seamlessly to the next. And this next part is optional, but I decided to take a little bit of Artemis, which is a beautiful like white gold shimmery eyeshadow, and just take that to the very center of the mobile lid. And this is just going to really give you a nice pop, and it's going to catch the light. As you can see, it just kind of lightens everything up. And I thought it looked very nice and really gives you more of like that halo spotlight effect. And now I'm going in with this waterproof eyeliner from Too Faced in the shade Perfect Black, and I'm just tightlining the upper lash line. This is just going to help the lashes to look a little thicker because I'm not going to go in with any winged liner today. And then I'm just going to curl the lashes and going in with a quick coat of mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious Mascara before I go in with my falsies. I'm using the velour lashes in the style Wispy Sweet Nothings, and I went ahead and applied these off camera. So now I'm going back in with this shade called Sora, and I'm using my Anastasia pencil brush, and I'm just dusting that on the outer half of the lower lash line, and then I'll go in with Frappe and same thing, just go over that Sora shade to deepen things up just a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with my Sigma flat definer brush, and I'm taking Aphrodite, that dark brown shade, and I'm really just focusing this as close to the lashes as possible. This is just going to really help define that lower lash line. And then I'll go back in with the pencil brush and just kind of soften everything up and blend that all out. I did do my foundation and brows off camera. I do have a full tutorial for both on my channel, so I'll list those down below if you're interested. I'll have those links in the description box. And then I'm taking Artemis, that white gold shade, and I did wet my brush with some setting spray, and then I'm taking that to the inner tear duct just for a nice highlight. This is going to really open up the eyes and give you like a fresh faced look. And I also decided to take a little bit of Cosmopolitan. This is more of like that peachy rose gold shade, and I completely forgot to show it on camera, but I'm just taking a little bit of that in between that white gold shade and then the brown shades. It just kind of gave it a nice little pop of pink. And then I took Artemis, that white gold shade, to my brow bone for my highlight. And then of course going back in with the fluffy blending brush just to blend out those edges. And then I'm going into the lower waterline using that same black liner, and I'm just taking it about midway in and then popping on some mascara to the lower lashes. You can use, black liner, brown liner, a nude liner. You can take it all the way across. Just do whatever you feel works best for you. So this is how the eyes are looking so far. Now moving on to the face, I'm going in with Crushed Pearl and Starburst from the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Gleam, and I'm just dusting that, to the high points of my cheekbones, to the Cupid's bow. I like to take a little bit to the center of my chin, and then I will take that to the tip of the nose and bridge of the nose. These highlighters are absolutely stunning. I think they just give you a very beautiful glow. And I love that they're kind of like pink undertoned. I feel like it just went perfect with this eye look. And for blush today, I'm going in with MAC's Melba. This is one of my all-time favorite blushes. It's a matte, kind of like peachy pink blush, and I feel like it goes so well with most looks, but it just fit perfectly, with this pink undertone look. So just taking that to the apples of my cheekbones and blending it back up into my bronzer. And then I like to go in with a stippling brush and just kind of soften up the edges and make sure everything is nicely blended. And then I'm setting everything with my Motives No More Shine setting spray, just a quick mist across the face, and this will lock in all of your powders and kind of gets rid of any of that cakey look. And then I'm going in with this Jordana lip liner. This is a beautiful lilac shade, and I don't recall the color, but I'll list it down below in the description bar. So just first lining my lips, and then for lipstick, I'm going to go in with the Avon True Color Perfectly Matte Lipstick in the shade Hot Plum, and this lip color is so stunning. I thought it was so beautiful, and it looked beautiful with this eye look. So this is more of your brighter, bold option. And honestly, I could not decide what lip color I wanted to wear with this eye look, so I decided to go in with the second lip option, and this is more of a neutral tone. I'm going in with MAC's lip liner in the shade Boldly Bare, and then I'm going in with NYX's Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Rome. And this is a beautiful, like, rose-toned lip color, but I wanted more of like a, I guess, lilac undertone and kind of like a cool tone shade. So I decided to top this off with ColourPop's liquid lipstick in the shade Lumiere 2. And this is the one in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. So I topped that off, and I feel like this kind of gave it more of like a lilac undertone. And I just felt like the look wouldn't be complete unless I used Manny's liquid lipstick in the shade Serenity from Gerard Cosmetics. So I took a little bit of that to the center of the lips, just to kind of give the lips a little bit of dimension, and then just kind of dab that in with my fingers. And this is the completed look. If you guys like me to do another tutorial using this palette, let me know. I'd be happy to do one for you guys. If you have any specific colors you'd like me to use, let me know down below. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.